Welcome to an overview of the Call History tab of the Call Center Manager portal at Nexigee. Here you'll see an overview of all of the calls within your organization for a given or selected period of time. A call center manager needs access to seeing calls for a number of different reasons, and I'm going to walk through a couple examples today of situations that a typical call center manager would go through. I can set filters for my company. I can go back specific days and look at groups of calls. I can look at calls for an independent queue to see what calls came into that queue. I can look at calls to specific representatives. Maybe I want to do coaching on a representative and I want to look up the calls they had, see the productivity, see how long they were on the calls possibly. I can search for a caller number. For instance, maybe a caller came in and filed a complaint with customer service. I can easily come in there, search the number, and once I set the filters, it will pull up all calls related to that number. That gives me instant access to be able to provide on-the-spot customer service and address adequate accountability or correct the customer. From this spot, I can easily download calls if there is a recording turned on. I can listen to the call without having to download it by clicking this button if a recording is turned on. And one of the great features of our product is the fact that we allow for call dispositioning. Call dispositioning allows for analysis of the calls that have come in, which means every time a rep has received a call or made a call, they disposition, customer refused offer, and leave some notes. The benefit to any given user for this is this allows them to do notes and analysis on all of their calls. For instance, I set up a marketing campaign on 305, 500, 5000. I want to see how it performed. I can then have the reps put a disposition for every single one of those calls and identify what percent of our calls were sold. All of this data is exportable, meaning that you can pull it out and do your own independent analysis. For the example here, if I would want to listen to a user's call, I would simply click the button. As you can see, not every user needs to have this functionality turned on, but this gives easy access as a manager to be able to provide on-the-spot coaching given to the rep. Also here shows the ability for click to call. The best part about this is the filters can be done however you would like them. Inbound, outbound, or missed. A great feature for businesses is being able to address how many missed calls they have, being able to see it on a portal and then calling them back. A lot of businesses do this after hours or during lunch times. So all the calls that are missed, they have a representative identify them and then simply call back all those callers. That gives not only proactive customer service, but it also allows for businesses to quantify or be able to get additional customers that they might have lost had they never called them back. The portal is extremely easy to use, and you can show call histories and views from 15 to 100.